Over the past few years, members of the Kingston family who ran a different company called Washakie Renewable Energy have pleaded guilty to dozens of charges, including fraud, money laundering, and obstruction. Now the private elementary school, where members of the group send their children, is facing multiple accusations related to its taxes. This is Ensign Learning Center near Decker Lake in West Valley City, a K-6 private school that prefers to keep its teachings especially private.
All I knew was that we had to keep polygamy a secret, and all the teachers there are order members. When you grow up in it, it seems so normal because you don't know anything else.
The order is another name for the Kingston family. Amanda Ray from the television show Escaping Polygamy says she left the family after graduating from Ensign Learning Center, so she would not have to marry her cousin.
If an outsider asks an order member about their religion, you're never supposed to talk about the order.
I'm looking for somebody with Ensign Learning Center.
According to property records, 11 homes in Salt Lake County are also registered to the nonprofit school, which raises the question, are the owners of Ensign Learning Center in the education business or the real estate business?
I'm looking to speak to the owner of the house.
That's me.
Okay. My name's Adam. I'm with Fox 13 with the news. Do you work for Ensign Learning Center?
Oh, I'm not the owner of the house. Sorry.
Fox 13 has learned each of the tenants are members of the Kingston family. Only one woman identified herself as a teacher, and none were very forthcoming about why their house is owned by a school.
Why does Ensign Learning Center own the house?
I'm not sure. We don't want to say.
You don't want to say anything? Okay.
I think they know to be careful of what they say to anyone with a camera.
Amanda says her mother used to own one of these homes.
You rent from a school, or how does that work?
Yeah, I don't know anything.
Until she joined the order and signed the house over to Ensign Learning Center.
There's nobody here that is associated with Ensign.
My mom's a member. She's the second of 3 wives. From day one, they teach you that how important consecration is, that everything that you own, all of your incomings and outgoings have to be in the name of the Lord.
According to a complaint filed last month with the IRS, Ensign Learning Center is not disclosing any of these homes on their taxes, and the nonprofit may be giving family members special privileges by letting them stay there.
It would be a concern if they were using it for their own personal benefit.
Experts across the country say nonprofits are supposed to be able to explain how their assets serve the public. They've joined us in looking at the school's public tax records.
Why is there not more information there?
It is definitely possible to use nonprofits and tax-exempt organizations to avoid taxes.
They say it's difficult to tell whether the school is complying with its tax obligations.
Well, technically they can own residential property. The question would be why?
Do you think there are enough red flags for the IRS to open a formal investigation here?
I think that there are significant red flags.
Somebody filed a complaint against Ensign because of this house, saying that they're not reporting it on their taxes.
So?
What do you mean?
I don't know anything. I don't care. Anyway, I'm not going to talk.
Ensign Learning Center has ignored multiple requests for comment, and although the people who live at these homes may not know the full story, they continue to stand by their landlord.
I'm sure they would not cheat on their taxes.
At the end of the day, the order it's just a business, and it preys on people like my mom.
Members of the Kingston family also run Vanguard Academy, a grade 7 through 12 public charter school that students attend after graduating from Ensign Learning Center. Last month, we ran a separate investigation on Vanguard and their issues with racial segregation. You can find that on our website, fox13now.com.
Now, Adam, before we let you go, what can you tell us about whoever filed the complaint in this case? Who did that?
Yeah, Bob, that's a good question. Even though people who have left the Kingston family have been upset about this religious group for years, this complaint was actually filed by someone who is not affiliated, just a guy who was reviewing tax documents and noticed what he calls a discrepancy. I have spoken to him on the phone, but he did not want to appear on camera.
All right, Fox 13's Adam Herbets.
Well, revealing. Adam, thank you. If you have a story you would like the Fox 13 investigator team to look into, send an email to iteam@fox13now.com. You can also call the tip line. The number is 801-536-1314.